Dear children, welcome back for the daily classes. In the previous class, we started to discuss about the village Palampur. There we came to know that farming is the main activity in the Palampur. Several other activities are also carried out, such as manufacturing, dairy, transport, etc. But they are all in the limited scale. These production activities need various types of resources: natural resources, man-made items, human effort, money, etc. So we came to know that Palampur is well developed, connected with nearby cities, and the story of village Palampur is an imaginary one that we have to remember. Mainly there are two types of activities are carried on in Palampur. One is farm activities, means agriculture. Second one, non-farm activities, that is non-agricultural economic activities. Farm activities, definitely you know that it will be performed in the agriculture field. For doing production or starting a production, we need four important factors: land, labor, physical capital. In that physical capital we learned about fixed capital and working capital, but here the human capital also we have included because it is most important one for production activity. This we consider as a fourth important factor of production, that is an entrepreneurship. Dear children, there we have learned land is first requirement. It includes water, forest, mineral. Labor is the second important factor of production. We need a qualified workers, highly educated workers to perform necessary tasks. But in every activity, labor play very important role. Then we need a third important factor of production: capital, tools, machines, that we called it as a fixed capital. And here physical capital, that is on production, requires a variety of raw materials. That raw materials and all needs to be satisfied, labor salary to be paid, etc. are considered as working capital. And another important one, which I called as an entrepreneurship, that is an human capital. It is a key requirement also, and fourth requirement in the factors of production. Every production is organized by combining land, labor, physical capital and human capital. So they are called as factors of production. This is just a recapitulation for you. So now let us take land is the most important factor of production, but it is in limited. Whether expansion of this land is not possible. If you want to do the expansion also, how all the wasteland of the Palampur has been brought under the cultivation and all we have discussed in the last class. There is a constant rise in population, so the wasteland is also converted as a cultivable land. There is no land to convert to cultivable land now in Palampur. So we have to find out how we can increase the production in a limited land of agriculture in Palampur, because population is growing. For that we have discussed about the green revolution. In the green revolution, by using the HYV seeds, fertilizers, modern farm machineries, pesticides, irrigation facilities, canals, pump set, electricity, dams, etc. we have brought. So the production per hectare increased in the Palampur. If we continue to do so in this way, the agriculture, whether the land will sustain, this is the biggest question mark in front of us. Land being a natural resources, it has to be used very carefully. The scientific supports which we have started in the name of modern methods of agriculture made us to overuse the natural resource. So the green revolution is having a blame also in this way. It is associated with the loss of soil fertility because we are using a lot of chemical fertilizers. That's why we have to think, means the first factor of production, it is limited in nature. We have to increase the production. Increasing the production, we have to go for modern methods of farming. If we are adopting the modern methods of farming, again we have to think how it has to be protected also from the damaging factors. Let us come back to Palampur. In Palampur there are 450 families. 150 families, or most of them are Dalits. They have no land for the cultivation. Nearly 240 families cultivate less than 2 hectares of the land, which does not give much profit for them because surplus production will not be there. Whatever they are producing, it is enough for self-consumption. And there are 60 families of medium and large farmers who cultivate more than 2 hectares of the land in the Palampur. Few large farmers have land extending up to 10 hectares also, or more than 10 hectares in the Palampur. Now, let us think about the second most important factor of production, that is labor. Small farmers, along with their families, they will cultivate their own fields. All the labor work in the agriculture field which is necessary will be performed by that family. Medium and large farmers, they will hire laborers to do the work in their fields. The farm laborers come from landless farmers and as well as the farmers' families which are having a small piece of a land for them to cultivate. For that, lot of examples have been given through storyboards in your textbook. Please look into it. There we will come to know that Ramkali, Dara and the landowners, their discussion storyboard you have to read. What will be the impact of the small farmers if they have a small piece of a land? That we have to understand there. The landless workers, how they will struggle, that we have to go through. Then we will come to know that how laborers are going to get affected in the economy or in the production area. This is one of the most important factor of production. Another important factor of production, the capital. Capital is one of the important factor of production. How the farmers will arrange the capital for them. Dear children, we know that the small farmers, as their production in the agriculture field is very less, whatever they produce, they will keep for self-consumption and they will sell very little in the market. Whereas the medium farmers and the large farmers, they will produce more and more. They will sell their products in the market. When they will sell in the market, they earn lot of money. That money they will use as a capital. So the small farmers, They are depend on others for their capital to invest in their agriculture. For that, Tejpal Singh's storyboard has been given in the textbook. Please refer it. They will take loan from the money lenders, banks, cooperatives, etc. When the crop failure is there, they will suffer. Today we can see this one in the practical in our society. Dear children, surplus production is most important for the farmers to have a capital. Of course, the fixed capital is a land, working capital they need. So the working capital, if they need, they have to produce more and more in their agriculture field. That surplus production they have to sell in the market. What they are earning, that they have to use it as a capital. Like this, the capital arrangement they will do. So now we came to know that 3 important factors of production which are very much essential and they will help us in the production activities in the economy. The first one is land, second one is labor, third one is capital. The man himself is a human capital with his knowledge, scientific methods, etc. He will combine all these factors of production and they will do the product, or he will continue with the production activities in the economy. Fine. Non-farm activities in the Palampur. In the Palampur, the first non-farm activity which we can look into is dairy. Dairy is a common activity of the people in the Palampur. They produce milk and dairy products. They will sell or it will be sold in the neighboring cities. This is a main occupation for people in rainy season in the Palampur, and it gives an additional income for the farmer. Small scale manufacturers. At present, less than 50 families are engaged in the manufacturing. In Palampur, manufacturing involves very simple production methods and they are being done in a small scale. And these are carried on with the help of family members. Another important non-farm activity or non-agricultural economic activity, we can find some shopkeepers there. People involved in the trade. The traders of Palampur are shopkeepers. Small general store, they will sell their in small quantity rice, wheat, sugar, tea, oil, biscuit, notebook, soap, toothpaste, pencil, etc. Another important non-farm activity which we can see in the Palampur is transport. It is also a developing sector in the Palampur. There are variety of vehicles in Palampur, ranging from traditional vehicles to transport of modern vehicles, rickshaw, tractors, trucks, traditional bullock carts, etc. we can find there. They will carry the goods from one place to another place. The number of people involved in this transport has grown over last several years. The earning is also good in the Palampur. Dear children, this is one of the most important chapter and basic information regarding the economics we are going to learn. Here we have understood that there are 4 factors of production and how they are performed in the villages. We are taking a case study in a hypothetical village called Palampur. Let us go for home assignment. Dhanyavad.